reminds me of when we first got married. We used to play every night.
I'm out of practice now.
I think it sounds good. What's the plan for tomorrow?
He's going to hunt.
With you or Juan?
He doesn't need me. Or Juan.
What do you mean?
He's ready.
How could he be ready? He is a boy.
Still. He's ready. I was younger than he is.
Please, don't do this to him.
He needs this. It'll help make him a man.
What's wrong?
Nada, mijo. Just talking to your mother. Don't give me those. I want to talk to her.
She's not there. Papa, please.
Go to bed. We have an early morning. And brush your teeth. Te amo. Be careful.
Yes, Papa.
Return for lunch, okay?
Yes, Papa.
Off you go.
Go. Look for him. You should be with him.
He can handle himself. He went with Juan a few days ago.
Yes, but that was with a friend. Hunting alone requires more patience than he has.
Did the same thing at his age. And I'd have killed for the shotgun he carries. Thanks to me, he's been sure of himself since he was 4.
But he's not you. He is still but a boy. It's easy for him to miscalculate.
Danger exists for every man at every age. But it gets smaller if he recognizes his strength early on and builds them. He'll learn to provide and survive, just like I did. See? It's easy to lose track of time in the forest.
He should be here by now. Where is he? You can't lose him like you did me.
I didn't lose you. I can still talk to you.
When will you accept the truth and protect what you have? Stop escaping to this fantasy. Go find our son.
Hijo.
Poor Papa.
Why didn't you look at the sun to figure out the time?
I did, Papa. But when I started to return home, I saw Juan's turkeys, and I followed them.
Why'd you put me through me?
Papa.
Did you shoot Juan's turkeys?
No.
Did you?
No.
Good boy. Come on. Up. All right, big guy.
Mama!
His persona was debonair, felt my breath catch on evening air, so chivalrous and refined, cowboy caveat, the fault was mine, suave demeanor, infectious fever, dancing reckless, game of Tetris, he makes his moves airtight, cowboy caveat, maybe they're right, I'm a deer in your headlights, eyes shining into mine, freeze, rely on instinct, hand in hand, I can hardly think, unsteady but you catch me just fine, maybe for once I'll enjoy the ride, cowboy caveat, corralling my thoughts, decode my visage, lean into his leverage, set adrift in a sea of swirling images, avert your senses, but he's relentless, cowboy caveat, it's true he never misses, I'm a deer in your headlights, eyes shining into mine, freeze, rely on instinct, hand in hand, I can hardly think, unsteady but you catch me just fine, maybe for once I'll enjoy the ride, cowboy caveat, you got me in knots. Maneuver through the maze, leave me in a kindled daze, place me in the fireplace, gather fuel and set ablaze, doesn't take much to make me sway, my steps falter, fantastic daughter, the smallest gestures always were my pitfall, sight is interest, movement's efficient, and as you're leaving, I'll replay how you rolled me in. Deer in your headlights, eyes shining into mine, freeze, rely on instinct, hand in hand, I can hardly think, unsteady but you catch me just fine, maybe for once I'll enjoy the ride,
Gira aquí a la derecha. Te pasaste la entrada. ¿Para dónde vamos, Maddy? El río está al otro lado. Maddy, ¿para dónde vamos? No podemos seguir cargando con esto por ahí. Tenemos que resolver ahora. ¿Qué tal? Siguió yo.
Alex, la quiero ir a buscar.
A Janet, Maddy ya sabe cuidarse sola. Vámonos de aquí.
Sabemos que necesita ayuda.
Maddy,
Sabes que mami no ha estado bien desde que papi comenzó a beber.
ella nos dejó. Se fue. Olvídate de ella y guía.
Pero, ¿y si mejora? Él ya no está.
Ella no va a mejorar.
No sabe eso. ¿Por qué la odias tanto?
Sí, ok, Maddy, yo no la odio. Vámonos de aquí, por favor. No sé ni por qué te dejo guiar. Estás igual de mal que ella, mano. Maddy, ¿qué haces, Maddy? Ven aquí, regresa al carro, Maddy. Mierda. Para, Maddy, esto es estúpido. Olvídate de mami. No la necesitamos, tenemos que irnos de
¡Sí,
aquí.
yo la necesito! La necesito aquí.
La necesitas como necesitábamos a papi. Es casi la misma mierda, Maddy, la misma
¡Cállate,
mierda.
Alex! Papi se va por el mismo infierno.
Muchachos, sí, yo sé, yo también estoy cansado. Pero este no es ni el momento ni el lugar para hablar de esto. Así que hazte un favor y métete al carro.
¿Sabes? Nada de esto hubiera pasado si hubiéramos huido junto a mami. Y mami no se hubiera ido sola y nosotros no hubiéramos tenido que... No hubiéramos tenido que...
Volveremos por ella.
I'm not one for people. You get too close and they think you mean something to them. They start asking you about their problems, or worse, you start sharing yours. Love is a thing for the young.
Can I have a slice of the blueberry, please?
It's a fool's errand, only spent by those naive enough to not understand the end result.
So, where do you work?
An accounting firm down the street. I don't start for a little bit. Thought I'd try something new.
Glad you did.
The end result is usually disappointment. That kid kept coming back. He insisted it was because of the pie.
Slice of blueberry, please.
But he only ever ordered it when she was working. And he never ate a bite.
So, what do you do?
Serve pies?
No, outside of this, what do you do?
I dance. Or I used to dance.
Why did you stop?
I don't know. Time, I guess.
Well, I'd love to see you dance sometime.
I believe they've been going steady for around 2 months, but I've got no real way to tell. However, there are small things that say a lot. After around 4 or 5 months, he started showing up less and less, until he stopped showing up at all. New job far away, fight. Maybe the spark just died. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. All love fades sooner or later. Still, I don't think I'd seen anyone happier than those two since I'd started coming here. Like everyone else, she eventually moved on. Got a job somewhere else. You know, I look around this place and I can't recognize anyone from those days. But there's always someone holding out and hoping for those times.
There was a barista that used to work here. She had pins on her apron, blonde hair. Her name was Natalie. Do you know if she still works here?
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Thanks anyways.
Some small, dumb part of us has a hard time of letting go. I'm no different. Excuse me. Young man.
Yes?
The young barista that used to work here, I overheard her say that she was taking a job at Jesse's Diner. It's just a couple blocks south of here.
She said that? When?
A couple months ago. She might not even be there anymore.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Thank you.
You're welcome. And good luck, kid. I never heard what happened to those two. It's possible they never found each other and made it work. Didn't really matter to me. Like I said, I'm not one for people.
Change like the wind, like the water, like skin. Change like the sky, like the leaves, like a butterfly. Would you live forever, never die, while everything around passes? Would you smile forever, never cry, while everything you know passes? Death's like a door.
Scene 5, shot D, take 6.
Hello there. I was really freaking wondering if there was a barista that freaking still works here. She wore buttons on her apron and had blonde hair, and her name was literally freaking Natalie. Do you know if perhaps that she still works here?
I really don't think so. Slowly.
Ah! It's super freaking stupid!
It's too dangerous. We get caught, we're dead.
If anyone has meds, it's them. Stay here. Lie low.
I'm going with you.
No.
Search the perimeter. And kill anyone you find.
Please!
Alright, Grafnir. I'm about to make a sound for you. One that will put you under my control.
Hello?
look what the cat dragged in.
Oh, meow. Oh my god.
Hello again, friend. That's my friend, Rapnir. Let there be light.
Oh, I didn't see you pass me.
I didn't.
Oh, what are you guys watching?
Trains. Rapnir likes them a lot.
Yeah, but, anyway, I'm surprised you invited me out tonight. What made you wanna... Oh, what's going on over...
Don't pay him any mind. That's our maid. Well, Skuck, now that you've made yourself known, let's show him our little trick. I taught him 38 languages.
El gato trascina dentro un... El gato trascina dentro un...
Wow, Skuck. Good job. Let's try a different one.
El gato trascina dentro un...
He's still working on speaking. Ain't that right, Rapnir?
Man, it looked like the bottle was trying to run away.
Squelching Squisher! Envisioning Embezzler! Bedlam Befuddler! Double Leaning Jowler! Come on, Rapnir. Say it. Greasy Gripper.
Yeah, come on, man. Let the guy play his own hand.
Zesty Zilcher! Turbulent Transgressions! Factorial Fury! Stingy Jaguar! This is too easy. Life is good. You're not too good at this one, are you, buddy? Maybe I'll throw you a bone next time, sport. Not! Racketeering Romulus! Yes. Shut up!
And with that, I think I've won.
Oh, for Pete's sake! You didn't even say jangling jackalope. How about some hard liqueur? I feel good as new.
Thank you.
I'm gonna kill you right now.
What'd you say?
I said I'm gonna give you a pillow right now.
Why are you lying like that?
It's tiger knee position.
You need to help him. He's stuck in there.
You might want to listen to Brafnir.
My heart is upset. You won't be the best for me. For me. Many things I regret. I know I just so bad easily. I don't come here to ask you for forgiveness. But when my heart bleeds, I feel the need to make it right. My heart is upset, but you won't be the best for me. For me. Many things I regret. I know I just so bad easily.
But I swear.
Sorry. I'll meet up with you later. I just need to. Hey. Hey. Do you like it so far?
What?
The book. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, one of my friends recommended it to me. I'm at the part where Patroclus is impersonating Achilles to lead the men into battle.
Oh, yes. I love that part. What happens next is crazy.
I'm Tom, by the way.
Lawrence.
Yeah, so basically I read up until this point. What are you doing?
What do you mean? I thought we were...
We what? I don't even know you.
But you wanted to. And so did I. I wanted to know you so badly.
But you never did.
How could I have? I can't just assume these things. You know, there's things you don't know.
Was imagining better than taking the chance?
I don't know. There's just... It was easier.
he has abs? So he said, yeah, you should get a workout routine. I was like, what? Can you believe he said that? I mean, like, I still love him, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah, no. That's pretty crazy.
So, I did go up here.
Our traditions, any country's traditions, yes, they need to be questioned, but at the same time is that they also need to be maintained and cherished. Otherwise, our country's identities will go into McDonald's.
We had a civil war in England, and there was a period where the Puritans, who were very religious, didn't like any entertainment, dancing, they abolished Christmas, and it was a very, very Puritan lifestyle. And the country sort of got tired of that, and they invited the king back. But of course, the original king had been beheaded, but his son was brought back from France. So there was an explosion of interest in the theatre, and King Charles II loved it. But because of this interest, the Italian showman Puccini came to England because he saw an opportunity to entertain people and earn some money.
A puppet show was seen here, an Italian puppet show, which was Punchinello. Senior Bologna from Rome came here on invitation of the king.
Punch and Judy came to England in 1662, and Samuel Pepys, who was a diarist at the time, noted it.
The character of Pulcinella was a character in the Commedia dell'arte, which was an Italian street theatre company of actors who performed in masks and used quite a lot of mime and juggling, and they were instrumentalists. They were a talented group of people, and each actor had a role that they had to play within it. And the role of Pulcinella was way down the scale. He wasn't a nobleman or a noble person, he was a servant. He was a comedy character, and he was brought on for comic relief. He had this high voice, which was blamed on the fact that he was probably castrated.
He's got a very strange squeaky voice, and it was kept a secret. And he said to me, of course, you've got to learn to do the voice. And so I said, well, okay, and he told me what the secret was.
For many years this was a top secret, but honestly now it's all over Google, so I might as well explain. It's two small pieces of silver wrapped in Irish linen.
So all you do is you put it in your mouth, it goes on top of your tongue, and then you push your tongue to the roof of your mouth and blow air over the top of your tongue to make him pronounce words. So here we go.
Now you have to speak through that. You have to articulate. Your breath goes through the middle of that. That's at the roof of your mouth, and you have to move your lips and mouth to create Punch's voice. I'll have a go.
You want a wee wee, Mr. Punch? Don't say that on camera.
Oh dear. Oh, boy. Don't like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I don't like to be beside the sea.
And he had this slapstick, this piece of wood that he used to walk on and hit people with.
This is Punch's stick. It's not just one piece of wood, it's two pieces of wood joined in the middle so that it's open-ended. And that idea is that it's called a slapstick. And it goes back centuries, the idea of a stick like this, actors on stage, a pantomime, one wants to hit another, they would use this principle, a slapstick. The idea that two surfaces there, when they actually hit together, the sound is magnified. And it's actually the original of the expression slapstick comedy.
The audience found him very amusing. So amusing that he was immortalised into a puppet that travelled across Europe and along the way was inherited by other puppeteers in those countries. So the character of Pulcinella is actually reflected in other countries, not just England. And so we have the arrival of the character that became Mr. Punch in England as a marionette puppet.
Punch and Judy, originally it was a string puppet, but then became a glove puppet, and glove puppets are great at fighting. They don't do plays as such in the same way that Punch is much more physical. You've got one thing on one hand and one on the other hand, and what can you do?
Oh, I'm sorry, did I miss you? Yes. How's that?
It's a common misconception, really, is that people tend to think that all Punch and Judy shows are the same, or that there was an original script. And there never was, really. Every show throughout history has been completely different.
So in the middle of the 19th century, Punch and Judy families were isolated. They didn't mix. There was no general club. There was no gathering of them all where you could watch other people's shows and think, oh, that was funny, I could do that. And so they weren't being copied.
The great thing about the show is you can be satirical with it, you can introduce topical things from the news and really make it present.
Oh, yes, you did. What's it for? What was that for? That was for women's rights. This is for girl power.
When they talk about 362 or 3 years ago when Samuel Pepys saw the show, Judy wasn't even in it. And all these characters like the crocodile and things came in the Victorian times when London Zoo opened. People had never seen all these exotic animals. Maybe an alien being in the show or something that the children have never seen before.
If you read a Victorian show, it's completely incomprehensible to a modern audience. If you read a show from my dad's generation, granddad's generation, there are several key things that are the same, but the script will be wildly different.
The Punch and Judy show has always been malleable. It wouldn't have lasted this long if it wasn't adaptable.
A Punch show now is different to a Punch show in the 2000s or the 90s. Humour changes. It's kind of a constantly developing art form.
There are lots of aspects of the show which you would be very foolish to perform now. The battering of the baby.
1, 2, and 3.
It was always Punch had killed the baby.
Oi, what? Did you throw my baby down the stairs?
Punch had killed his wife.
Give it to me now! No, I won't. You won't give it to me? No. If you won't give it to me, I'll get the authorities.
Oh, the authorities.
And he was hung for these things. And there was a gallows set up on the stage and a hangman.
It was never set out to be domestic violence. It was just this is what happened. And also it was a morality play. And at the end of it was that good triumphed over evil. So despite all of the terrible things he was doing, he learned his lesson.
When Punch does things that are very wrong, I quite like that because they will tell the puppets that they're doing it very, very wrong. Turning the baby into sausages and things like that, I think they're great slapstick items that draw an audience into you, and I think that's really wonderful.
I've lived doing this, say, since 1952, and I must have entertained hundreds and thousands of people with it. And for the majority, I couldn't count on the fingers of one hand how many complaints I've had. But for the hundreds of thousands who've watched it and gone on their way, they've loved it and have gone on with very happy memories of it. And I see no reason why that cannot go on.
Descending from the skies, in a pyramid of euphoria, a fantastical creature the likes of man has never witnessed, a beast full of wretched rage. The ethereal woman from outer space! She makes righteous men perform profane acts. Starring James Lemon, Gene Cooper, Dixon Von Dykerson, and Brinkley Summers as the ethereal woman from outer space. Incredibly ethereal. Oh my God, what happened to him?
It looks like he was stabbed.
Who did it?
I hope we don't have to find out.
Oh my God, we gotta get out of here. Oh my God, it's the ethereal woman from outer space!
Jacob?
No, it was a job interview, not the fucking prom.
No, I know, it's just I noticed that,
What?
Well, your freckles are gone.
Oh. I don't know, I haven't been outside in like a week.
How long is this gonna take? Because I have that paper to do, and
One final is not going to dictate your entire future. Would you just fucking hold on, please?
oh, holy shit. That's a dead body. You have a corpse in your car.
Look again.
Andy, what's going on?
Carolyn, stop fucking talking and look again.
It's still a dead body. It's not. Oh, what the fuck? This is a weird joke, Andy.
It attacked me when I was leaving. It was waiting for me by my car, and it leaped at me, and I kind of had to, you know.
Holy God.
I need you to help me get rid of it.
It isn't. Are you fucking with me?
Put your hand in the brain matter on the back of its head and then tell me if you still think I'm fucking with
Okay,
you.
Jesus. What do you want me to do?
I want to throw it in the river. I mean, if someone somehow does find it, what can they do? It's still alive, right?
I guess so.
I just need you to help me move it and stuff. It was hard enough getting her in there as it was.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Magic moments when two hearts are caring. Magic moments, memories we've been sharing.
They think it's easy to create a monster. These critics and their useless reviews. Their profane remarks are just proof that they don't understand my genius.
Who's there?
My masterpiece. No! I need some air.
I'm so misunderstood.
Okay. Nothing I love more than Christmas. You'd think I'm kidding. I mean, I constantly mention I'm Jewish, but honestly, who wouldn't like Christmas? The thought of Big Red coming down my chimney, energy in the air, it's just electric. I mean, how could you not feel the spirit in the air? But what I hate, that awful period after New Year's. It's cold, all the jolliness is gone, and there's nothing to look forward to anymore. And those lights that made those cold and pleasant nights over are done. It's a bummer. Well, as some of you guys know, I'm stepping away from the show, but don't worry. We have an amazing host who'll pick it up right after the holidays. But I never really got into why I was leaving. First off, I'm not being fired. I saw the studio head hit someone with their car, and as a result, I've got good job security. But despite this job, I'm a fairly private person, and I was happy to keep it that way, but with some of the speculation that's come out as to why I was leaving, well, it honestly hurt a bit. So I thought, what the hey? Let's be honest for the first time in television history. I truly wish the reason was more exciting, but my mouth to God's ears, I'm just tired. It's the kind of tired a long weekend's not gonna fix. I'm just exhausted with the entire thing, and I feel it's disingenuous to be that way and then come up here and pretend everything's hunky-dory. I'd be surprised if I didn't end up back here one day. But I have no idea when that would be. And that terrifies me. But the choice I'm making? I'm willingly stepping away from something I'm so passionate about. Because it's killing me. Maybe I'll be back. One day. Maybe the show will go on without me. Both are outcomes I realize I'm gonna have to accept. But there's still one show left, and I'll be damned if I don't make it my best. We have a very special show for you here tonight. We have amazing guest skits, and of course, some good old-fashioned hijinks. Don't hit that remote, we'll be right back.
No, I'm talking about him and Cameron. Cameron Mitchell?
Did something go down?
Oh yeah, something went down. And tonight, someone is going down.
What happened?
Okay, so basically, on Wednesday after the pledge hazing, remember the elephant walk? I was hanging out with my boy Joe.
Our Joe? Like Sigma 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 Joe?
Yeah, Sigma 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 Joe. But anyways, we were chilling at his place, you know, chopping the shit up, and of course, getting drunk.
On a Wednesday?
Bro, that's not important. But apparently what Joe had to say was important because he paused the game and he was all like, bro, I gotta tell you about some crazy shit that went down the other day. And I'm interested now. So I'm like, bro, what happened? And I mean, Joe was drunk as fuck, but he was like, yesterday, he was eating lunch at Munch's Pizza. He just got that extra large after a smoke sesh. He was grubbing when all of a sudden, Will and Cameron both walk in.
Wait, Tri-Sig Will and Cameron?
Yes! Tri-Sig Will and Cameron. Everything seemed fine at first until some fine-ass girl walked in line behind them. Cam noticed the shawty and was all like, hey, do I know you from somewhere? And she was all like, I don't know, do you? And she was giggling and blushing and shit. But get this, bro. It wasn't just any fine-ass girl. It was Lindsay freaking Thomas, Will's fine-ass ex-girlfriend from the 3rd grade. Even though they only lasted like 3 days. But anyways, Will was getting pissed. I mean, obviously, because Cam was hitting on his ex, which is totally against the bro code. So Will flips the fuck out and is all like, Cam, stop flirting with this bitch. You're here with me to hang out.
Whoa. Not cool, Cam.
For real. But bro, it gets even crazier. Joe told me that the next day he was eating dinner with James. James was being fat, per usual, but something interesting happened. He was telling Joe something like, bro, you will never believe what happened today. He said that while he was walking to one of his classes, he was listening to some music, bumping some Drake. You know that one song that's like, how can I explain myself? Pray for me. Said you would pray for me, there for me, there for me. Said you'll be there for me, cry for me, die for me. When all of a sudden, he heard arguing coming from nearby. Guess who it was?
Who?
Bro, it was Cam and Will again. And Will was furious at Cam, saying something like, I mean, what the fuck, bro? Are you embarrassed or something? And then Cam was all like, I'm not embarrassed, I'm proud. And Will was saying something like, then prove it. Fucking prove it, bro. Show some pride. And so, my boy James was telling Joe at dinner that he thinks that the argument is about Cam showing more pride in the frat, since he never wears any of the merch, you know?
Oh, yeah. That bro never ever fucking repped Tri-Sig.
Right? Acting like that when you're a frat just makes your brothers look bad.
Right.
I hope Will gives him a piece of his fucking mind. So, anyways, Cam and Will were still arguing, and Will was getting fed up. So he told Cam, I can't stay, but this needs to be settled. And Cam pushed Will, and he was like, it will be. This Friday, at Sarah's house party.
Whoa, settled?
Yeah, settled.
Settled? How?
Duh, a fight. The fuck else would they do?
But how do you know?
Bro, were you not listening at all? James told Joe who told me. I have very credible sources. Plus, look at Cam. He's not wearing any Sigma merch at all, whatsoever. And he's still talking with Lindsay freaking Thomas. Cameron Mitchell is gonna get his fucking face smashed in. Holy shit! It's gonna happen! It's gonna happen!